Welcome to the Pigeon Control Panel. Here you can manage your subscribers and plans, communicate with your audience, and get performance perspectives through reports and analytics. Let's jump in and take a look. After logging in, you're brought to the dashboard. Here you can see a quick summary of some important analytics, like number of subscribers, trials, temporary passes, and revenue over the past week or the past 30 days. Below are some engagement analytics to give you an idea of how many subscribers are actually accessing the website during the week. Perhaps the one area of the control panel you will use most is the People Manager. Let's visit that page to see how it works. Here, you'll find a list of all your subscribers. On the left are a number of ways to filter through this list. You can also search by name, email, or phone number to find what you're looking for quickly. Let's open up a profile. Here we have some general profile information. During the registration process, some standard data can be collected, the minimal requirement being name, email, and password. If you need to collect additional information from your subscribers, we can add custom fields to the registration process. There's a lot of flexibility with this extended information, both in what can be collected and who can view the data. Under Account Information, you can see the account status and whether the subscriber is an individual or part of a group. If it's an individual, you can search here for groups to attach the subscriber to. Email invitation is an important feature that helps you troubleshoot with subscribers that may have forgotten their password. Some users are unfamiliar with or uncomfortable using the forgotten password feature, so this allows you to do it for them. Clicking this button will send the user an email with instructions to reset their password. This also works for when you set up a new account for someone else. This would send them an email invite with instructions to set up their password and get access to the plan you set up for them. Down here is the Address Manager. You can manage multiple addresses if needed, though in most cases you will only have one. Finally, you can see what communication lists a subscriber is attached to, and update them from here. We will talk more about the communication platform later, but basically, these lists allow you to send targeted emails to subscribers based on their selected interests. Now let's move to the Plans tab. Here you can see the subscriber's current plan. Depending on the subscriber's history, you may also see canceled or expired plans below. Basic information of the subscriber's current plan can be found here. This usually is all set during the registration process on the front end, so you will rarely need to touch this. But if you should need to manually change a subscriber's plan or modify their details, you can do that by clicking the Edit button. Here you'll find a list of different plan options to choose from. Our demo environment shown here may have slightly different options than your particular setup. But select a plan here on the left, and then further customize the details here on the right. Let's change the user from a monthly plan to a semi-annual premium digital access plan. This new plan will have a fee of $17.99. However, we have the option to give this specific user a unique custom price. So let's set this user up with a fee of $12.99 instead. You can choose to use credit card or debit card, or you could also choose to invoice for payment later. This will email them an invoice that they can pay online or offline. So there's a lot of flexibility when it comes to modifying a subscriber's plan. Of course, you can also update the user's mailing address and payment info. Let's now go to the Orders tab and see how the plans interact with the orders. For example, if a subscriber is on a monthly plan, then each month a new order and transaction is made. You can see that list of past orders here. Let's open up the most recent order and take a look. The order ID number is here, and the invoice number here. The invoice number is what the subscriber will see. Order details are here, and down below is the completed transaction information. This invoice has already been paid online, but if you had an invoice for payment later scenario, and the user paid offline via check or some other offline method, you could come here and manually enter the payment info. Over at the Transaction History tab, you'll see a raw payment history. You can also issue refunds from this tab. Full or partial refunds are possible. So that's the interaction of the Plans, Orders, and Transaction History tabs. Let's now explore the Activity tab. This is a powerful tool that gives you a perspective of what the user is doing and what kind of notices they're getting. Here at Event Message Activity, you can see when an event message was sent to the user and when the user opened that message. You can also see their activity on the website, which is very valuable for troubleshooting. On the Permissions tab, you're able to turn a user into a site administrator. This is also where you can set permissions for what modules your administrator can and cannot access. Okay, so we've looked at individual subscribers. Next, let's look at groups. Back at the People Manager, we'll switch from individuals to groups. Let's open one. Everything is very similar to the individual profiles, but you'll notice some important extra features. There are two different ways that group accounts can be set up. They can be set up based on a location, by adding IP addresses or IP ranges, or they can also be set up based on domains. So for example, anyone with a teamtraining.com email address who registers would automatically get assigned as a member of this group. This is a great way for a company to purchase access for all their employees. Group accounts have a Members tab, where you can see a list of all the members in the group. This is also where you can manually add specific members via invite. So if you want to include members that do not fall within the location or domain-based parameters, simply add their name, email, send an invite, and add the member. Now this particular group account allows for unlimited members, but you can limit group accounts to a set number. So this is a nice tool that allows you to control members in a group account. However, most of this will be handled by the customer that controls the group account. Back at the Profile tab, you'll notice a manager name and login email. This group manager can log into their front-end account and access similar tools to the ones we just looked at. This allows the group manager to manage their own members, so you won't need to add members for them, but you do have the ability to fix or assist as necessary. You can also add additional emails to also receive notifications. Perhaps in addition to the group manager, an accountant or another team member might also need to receive email notifications. So this has been a quick overview of individual and group management, and the tools available to manage your subscribers, adjust their plans, and troubleshoot for your customers.